I'm not quite there, but we should be working end to end, is I've added this dynamic schemas, uh, whatever capability. And so you can express one or more dynamic schemas. You declare a from schema, still trying to make sure we're using the right nomenclature here. So this might change to something like source schema or something like that. So I can declare basically what is the canonical schema. In my test database, it's public. And then I can specify the user attribute where the customer schema name should be stored for a given user. So by adding this dynamic schemas, what we do is we go and look at the from schema and make basically a virtual schema, which is a copy of all the views in the from schema. So these probably all look familiar, but they're actually sitting in the from schema. I went ahead and I'm only including dynamic schema. I don't need to do this, but it just makes this is probably what customers will wind up doing because it's cleaner. This is what they actually should be modeling against. They shouldn't be modeling against the canonical schema or any of their customer schemas. And then what else did I have to do? To get to the working demo, I had to change the relationships. So I had to scope all of the view names to dynamic schema. So basically every view name that's in this model is now scoped to dynamic scheme or dynamic under events or dynamic under view name. And I had to update the topic similarly so that all of the object names are scoped to, the references are in the dynamic schema and not in the default public schema. Once I do that, I can jump into, I'll have to create a new workbook from the model. You can see that I've got my dynamic order items view exposed and, whenever I can select oh, uh-oh. Oh, wrong user attribute. Let's come back in here. What did I set the user attribute as? Dynamic schema is the name of my user attribute. So let me go and fix up this. I'll save that. And then refresh this. And should work now. And you can see the SQL that we're writing is, here's the name of the looker. I'm sorry, OmniView. That's a bad one. The OmniView is dynamic under order items, but the from table is public dot order items. And, this will work with if you've got joins and all of that kind of stuff. So that is my demo.
What is our recommended workflow right now for people that want to test user attributes? Is it just to set it on yourself and sort of toggle it?
Yes, until we build like a sudo or view as user.
Yeah. It's just because the more we see this kind of stuff, the more it's like it's going to be way easier if people can just sort of change their user dynamically and see it. That is awesome.